Okay, Augusta National, the back nine. I'll try and talk you through some of the design and the golf. So number 10, dogleg left, tricky green, big right to left slope, treble way left. Merion number 5 seems to fit the bill pretty quickly. The bunkers are in the wrong place, but it plays pretty similar. It's a very, very long hole, sort of in the region of 500 yards. And the fun starts here. So, I mean, this one, it's probably going to play about 5 a tailwind, 7 or 8 across. And right is a better place to be. We'll take a little bit off this. That should be good. And it is. But a bit of work to do. I mean, you have a choice here. You do what I'm going to do and sort of blast it a little bit and take the break out, or you can sort of try and dribble it like the dot counters do. And I'm just going to play less break than they do and give it a whack. There we go. And even still, it trying to get away. Look. Number 11, Congressional 18. Dogleg slightly the wrong way. Augusta, it's a slight left to right dogleg, but the rest of it you would think was designed with the 11th at Augusta in mind. It's very, very similar. Water left, water long, bunker right, really difficult pitch from over there. And this one is going to play about 10 of elevation, 9 of elevation, and sort of about 8 or 9 of wind. Pulled it a hair. Oh my goodness. And are we going to get a decent view of this from the other side? I suspect we're not. No, we're not. It's only going to show us this view. Okay, well, we're going to have to guess then. How much fringe is in the way there? I kind of spun back onto the fringe, didn't it? I think. Don't think there's a huge amount of fringe to come through. Oh, this is a good guess. It is. We survive. Great little hole, this one. We've moved the tee up forward, but it should be 169 yards. I just think sort of hitting the 4-iron into the 12th at Augusta is not the right thing. I think this plays pretty close to the 12th at Augusta. What do we got here? About 13 of wind. Take off a little bit. Full backspin 5-iron. Take off a bit. 97 or so %. I think that's a little bit right to left of it. Misting. Should be good. I misjudged that wind there. That's it's clearly slightly left to right. Hit the ding. I was aiming to miss it slightly to the left. This one, there's not really much in this, is there? Just give it a whack, I think. I don't think this green does very much. Should be. Oh, you're joking. That turned quite a lot. Oh. I should maybe get trusted the dots there, just not seen that green do very much. Shoot. We're really giving away a shot there. Right, number 13. Water in play twice, dogleg left. Okay, if you ignore the terrain, I think this play's pretty realistic. Slopes all over the green, but an eagle chance. Take a little bit off that. We don't want to risk going in the rough. And this, we've got a choice of a full backspin 3-iron, about sort of low 90s%, or a little bit more like a sort of 60% spin 4-iron. I'm gonna go with this. Aiming about 9 to the right and try and miss ding a hair. It's a bit more than the hair, but it often comes back off the bank on the right hand side, which that is going to do, isn't it? That should be okay. It's a good miss. This, I think, just needs to be whacked. Just make sure you get there. I have to hit this sort of 9, and maybe even a bit more, 9 and a bit. If anything, missed the dink to the right. I think that's okay. Yep. So 14 at Augusta, famous for being tree line, slight dogleg to the right, and a vicious sloping green. So Olympic has a few vicious sloping greens, and away we go. Number 9 at Olympic, I think, plays pretty close to this one. You can't get close to the contours on the real Augusta, but this is pretty close. Now this is a horrible distance. I'm not sure what this is going to do. Trying to hit a sort of a mid-spin 7-iron, but I think it'll get stuck. I think it'll come up short and just get sort of stuck on that ridge. I'm going to try and hit a full backspin 6 and take a chunk off it. Oh, that's a good sign. Oh, where's that going? We got a bit lucky there, right? That sort of sailed through the wind. The wind didn't really touch it, and thankfully we had enough backspin to bring it back to the hole. Tricky one, but we should make this. It's obviously going left to right. It's just a case of how hard you want to hit it and how much break you wish to allow. I mean, I kind of like the way I had that arrow. I think, yeah, I think that's a pretty good line. Just hit it maybe 3 or so. There she blows. Okay, number 15 is the last at PGA. Key thing with this one, the water short and long. Important we pick a hole where that really does come into play in a similar way. I mean, the water's massively in play on this hole. And it's decision time with a wind like this, whether you can get there or not. So I think that plays pretty realistic. The real one has trees in the way instead of bunkers, but I think it plays pretty close. I've got a funny little camera angle here, and I don't trust it. Let's go and have a look from behind the hole. Yeah, okay. That's probably about a 13 headwind, and we're going to have to aim. Better safe than sorry. I think we're going to have to aim sort of 6 or 7. 7 at the left, let's say. It'll feed in that way if we hit it over there. Let's just go there. Take a hair off this full backspin. It should be perfect. pulled it a bit, which is a good miss. Finished a long way left. I'd say that's a good miss. No, good miss. Difficult shot. You don't want to flirt with the water with a 3-wood. It can have a mind of its own. This one. I mean, on the iPad you don't hit the ding very often. I'm gonna play a little tight on the brake, not enough brake really, and off ding this one. I'll try and off ding it. That might have a chance. It's looking good from there, right? Looking good. Yeah, it's looking really good. Good eagle. That was not easy today. And then this one, the distance suits a full backspin 5-iron, but I've been caught out with the spin on that one before. So I'm going to have to take a big chunk off this. That'll go 192 normally. That's going to play about, 180, 181 maybe? 180. I'll try and get close to the dinghy. I don't want to miss ding this too much. That should do. Yeah, that was nice. I like that one. Yeah, beauty. Make sure we give this enough to avoid it diving away. Inside the hole, give it a good whack. Good bird, that's a banana skin hole, that one, that can catch you out. And then I'm just going to check which tee we're off here. It's the dreaded 5th at Olympic. We are off the slightly forward tee, so I won't hit that tree, which is important. And I can go right the way over there. I mean, this is going to go about 350 maybe. 359, that's huge. Soft wedge. Actually, we could even get there with it. Yeah, we can get there with a loud sand wedge, I think. In the wind. Going with a bit of topspin. This has probably only got about 5 or so of 4 or 5 of wind, so we're going to have to give this a reasonable amount of topspin. Hit it a grid or so to the right. Okay, I mean it's a good miss. A pull here is a good miss below the hole, but if we're honest, that wasn't a great shot. I was trying to get closer to the ding than that. You can see this doesn't really move very much. I mean, we're dead below the hole here. It's a great place to miss. The idea of this hole was we picked 17 at Olympic, partly because the green complex was tricky. Yeah, that'll do. And partly because there's trees in play. I can't think of a hole that has trees in play more than the 5th at Olympic. And yeah, I mean, there's a tree right in the middle of the fairway on 17 Augusta. So a bit of controversy on this one. In my mind, the key features of this hole, it's a long uphill hole. You're hitting in there, a reasonable sized club, and you've got the front bunker, the sort of famous front bunker, and a kind of ridge sloping back towards the hole from over it. If you go in the front bunker, it's a really difficult up and down. This hole, I think, represents that very well. Having a tree in the way with your second shot like we have with this wind here probably doesn't. Some of the members pointed that out to me. But I think it's the best we've got. I mean, Someone thought about Bethpage 1, but Bethpage 1, I mean, you're hitting a sand wedge in there. That's just not realistic. So I think this is the best we got. That bunker's a big feature, right? Got the trees in play on the tee shot on the second. That was a rubbish shot, if I'm honest. That really missed the ding a long way to the right there. Frightened of the tree. Probably because I'm talking about it. Now this one. It'd be nice to get to 10 under. I mean, these aren't easy holes. If we can get to 10 under, that's pretty solid. Surely that's enough, right? I mean, I know it dives like crazy, but if we pop this over there and misting it a hair. It's a good putt. Misread. I had a good pace. It's gone like 3.7 feet past. That's a good pace for a nasty diving putt like that. Well, that's disappointing. Just a par on the last, but 9 under. Hope you enjoyed our attempt at the Augusta back 9. We do have the front 9, obviously, as well. But I was playing those on an iPhone and I wasn't going to record those. We're back at the iPad. One ding. It's not great, is it? The 2 eagles, 2 pars. Bit annoyed about that last hole and the little par 3. I hope that is useful, and thanks for watching.